Welcome back to Vapefog Reviews and Tutorials. Today we're going to take a look at the iClear 16 dual coil clearomizer. Okay, if you guys are looking to pick some of these up, you can get a 5-pack of Innokin iClear 16 dual coil clearomizers. The resistance is 2.1 ohms and they are genuine. You can pick them up from a seller by the name of Queen Vapor, as you can see right over here. And you can get them for $18.21 US. That's what they look like. So let's go back down and take a look at them. Okay, so here they are. This is the way they came packaged for me, just like it shows on the website. I'll move this in closer. You can see it is the 2.1 ohm coil. On the back here we have the warning labels and very nice packaging. Okay, so we'll open it up. This is what it looks like on the inside. You get 5 of them in there. Pull one out. So even these are wrapped, as you can see. And instead of opening one of these up, I will simply show you one that I have on my DNA 30 here. And these tanks, I don't know, for those of you out there that use them, you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that are new and have never tried out these tanks before, these will actually fit on things like the Vision Spinner 2 or Ego style batteries with the 510 or Ego connection there. Would actually be, this is what the bottom looks like. That's a 510 connector right there, but 510 means that the end, say for example on this atomic RDA, that small part down here at the bottom, that's your 510, and it actually fits down into that hole, as you can see. The Ego style, on the other hand, look like this, and they actually fit over top of, you can see that there, and then threads in, like so. Now it's ready to use. So these little tanks are handy, and you can change out the coils. Okay, so the bottom side of this screws out like that. This, that's your coil. Okay, this actually screws off of this base like that. So then you have this bottom part of the tank, the base, and then this is the actual coil. Okay, and these run on average, depending on where you get them at. I can buy them locally here for $3 at Buckeye Vapor, but you can buy them online cheaper than that. So, and they last quite a while. They're pretty simple to clean. Just rinse them out, pop off this top piece here, and they clean up fairly simple. Put that back together. So I pulled a little bit of the wicking out. That's okay though. So there that is. Then to reassemble it, just take your base again, and this threads right on. Screw it back together. Take the bottom part, slide it up in there, thread it back together. Then up here at the top, this is just a little cover there. You twist this out, the mouthpiece, like that. And then, let me move this DNA 30. And then right down in there, you see that little hole in there? Okay, you don't want to put e-juice in that. So if we were to fill this, for example, with something like this right here, okay, we would want to come in and go to the side and go around that hole. We don't want to go into that center hole, we want to go around it. So say for example, if I'm going to fill this, I would put it in like that and then go down beside it and then proceed to fill my tank. Okay? Otherwise, if you get it down in that little center hole, it's going to come right up through the middle of the mouthpiece here and into your mouth. It's going to flood out the bottom and it's not going to be good. So that's a look at how these actually work. We'll go ahead and put these off to the side. You can pick these up at on eBay or pretty much anywhere, but that 5-pack on eBay for $18.21 is a pretty good deal, considering you're getting 5 complete tanks and coils. They're all ready to go. And we'll give this a vape right now. Okay guys, real quick, I wanted to share a pretty cool little find. It's called a CE4 clearomizer to 510 drip tip adapter. And it looks like this right here. As you can see, it has some threading right here. See if we can get up close on this. There you go, so there's a couple of threads there. And what this device does, I picked this up on vaporheads.net for $2.98, and what this actually does, you can see I got some drip tips there. Here's our normal iClear 16 with our threaded drip tip. We twist this off. We take this little adapter here, and it slides right down into the iClear 16. You thread those couple of 2-3 threads there, and that will allow you to put your own drip tip on. So right here I have a drip tip off of a K-Fun Lite Plus version 2. There you go. Fits right in there. Right here I have a Faro wide bore drip tip. Though it doesn't look all that great, but it does work. And then one of my favorites, I think I got this from Mount Baker Vapor for $4 or $5. It's a wide mouth drip tip as well, and it's a little smaller down here at the base, so it slides in there and it doesn't have overhang or anything like that. And it looks pretty good, and it actually allows me to get a wider area draw. So that's how you can transform your iClear 16 and be able to use drip tips with it. So I thought that was pretty cool. You can pick those up at vaporheads.net for $2.98 a piece. And it is called the CE4 Clearomizer to 510 Drip Tip Adapter. Now something else I wanted to talk about real quick. I'm going to pop this on my can of my DNA 30 and give it a vape. Something else I want to talk about real quick is flavor. These particular tanks have top fed coils, so the wicks actually hang down over the sides and then soak up the e-juice, and then when you hit the fire button like that, it's vaporized up here at the top. The coil sits up here and then it comes up the chimney and into your mouth. Most tanks that I use are like the K-Fun lights and stuff like that. Also have some Aero tanks and some RDAs, And those are mainly what I use throughout the day. But at nighttime, for some reason, the flavor starts tasting dull, so I'll grab one of these iClear 16s, and I guess because the coils are top fed, the e-juice is fed through a top coil design, it gives it a little bit different taste, so it changes things up for me. So that's just me. I don't know if that happens to any of you out there, but anyway, I just thought I'd share that. Either way, the flavor on these is not bad. These are good tanks for a standalone. The only thing that I'm not really a fan of at all is the fact that the tanks are plastic. If these were in Pyrex, that would be different. And I would probably be raving over these because they're actually pretty good tanks. And they're still pretty good. You just can't use tank crackers like cinnamon and stuff like that that will actually crack this plastic tank. So, but other than that, they're actually pretty good tanks, and I would definitely recommend them. They're, you know what I mean? They're cheap, inexpensive. They last for quite a while. You can actually rebuild these if you're into that, and the flavor is pretty outstanding on these. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Take care.